Hello everyone. There's quite a bit happening over the country for today, so let's start off with the south and east coasts, where it's going to be mostly cloudy as well as wet, and for this reason it's going to be much cooler today across those areas. Over the inland parts of the country, there'll be thunder showers developing, but in particular through the central parts as well as around the Drakensberg, it's going to become especially stormy with widespread showers and thunderstorms across the area today. Along the west coast, we can see the isobars are very tightly packed together, and as usual, that means windy weather across the area. Moving ahead to the alerts, and there is a warning in place for a high fire danger all across the west coast and somewhat further inland. Runaway fires will be possible in those areas today, and there's also a watch in place for gale force winds which could develop along the western coastline between Cape Point and Alexander Bay. Finally, there's also a watch for heavy rainfall likely in places over the Free State, parts of KwaZulu-Natal and the Eastern Cape, and we can see that more than 50 millimeters of rain will be possible over those areas today, and that's reflected on our 24-hour rainfall accumulation, and we can see a high probability for heavier falls taking place over parts of the Free State, Lesotho, down into KZN and reaching parts of the coastline as well. We could see some really significant rainfall taking place over that area within the next day. Let's take a look at your rainfall probability map, and we see widespread showers and thunderstorms all across that area towards parts of the east coast. Port Elizabeth certainly going to get some rainfall for today. Scattered thunder showers around Uppington, extending towards Mahikeng and even reaching Johannesburg, while over Limpopo only isolated showers, maybe even a few thunderstorms possible for the remainder of the day. In the northern parts of the country, it's still going to be warm, temperatures in the high 20s and low 30s for most places. But as we cross towards the coastline, we can see that the Eastern Cape is going to be especially cold for today. Lots of cloud and rain, keeping the temperatures over the interior below 20 degrees. Southwesterly winds are going to be fresh to strong along the KZN coastline. Durban, not too bad with a temperature of 25. It's certainly going to be more comfortable than it was yesterday. And over the southern interior, it's going to be mild, but as we head further westwards, we see some hot weather. Vredendal, 34 is your maximum. Southeasterly winds extend from Jeffreys Bay all the way through to Muizenberg. Very windy around False Bay with gale force winds around the peninsula. Heading into the Northern Cape interior, and it's going to be hot for Uppington at 32 degrees, but 10 degrees cooler than that for Colesberg at 22, thanks to lots of cloud and rain in the region. To the west coast of the country, we can see very windy conditions over this area. Lambert's Bay, somewhat sheltered, a 30 km/h wind in your region, and the gusty winds across this area help to pick up the swells to about 3.5 meters. Look ahead to tomorrow, and we expect it to remain very wet over parts of the central interior as well as towards KwaZulu-Natal, but Cape Town's going to be sunny once again with a high of 28.